It is Wednesday, August the 30th, 2023. I am James. You are you. We are here for another breathtaking, thrill-seeking, heart-pounding edition of the show that truly won't go away. We usually do every single Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And even when we can't, we bring you a show that nobody ever asked for. That's right, for a second straight week. Last week, the Thursday night surprise. This week, the Wednesday night surprise. We're full of surprises. And what are tonight's surprises? Well, we're talking to a couple people where it has been quite a while since we last chatted with them. So we're going to catch up. We're going to relax. We're going to get cozy. And that's exactly what we want you, the viewer, the audience, the consumer to do. Whether you're nestled up in bed with your blankie all the way up to your neck, perhaps you're watching this show on your couch in the company of a loved one, a significant other, in FWB, a friend with benefits. Perhaps you're in the tub having a nice soak, bringing some relaxation and moisture to your weary, tired, and sore bones. Maybe you're on the toilet, you're on the john, you're on the throne, you're on the crapper, and you're watching this on your mobile device. The reality is it doesn't matter where you're watching from. We just want you to enjoy a night with us. And that's what we're going to do right here, right now. This next guest has not been here since the month of April. And when you're talking about other guests, in many situations, it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't give a damn. In the case of this guest, we have been trying and trying messages, DMs, emails, texts. And tonight, we have finally made it happen. This person once used to always come to us from Pacific time. And now she's back to her old ways, coming to us from La La Land. Please welcome the one and the only Racquel Belmonte. Back to the program, Racquel.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. There are people looking at me.
Yeah, you were singing the horny version of that John Sebastian song.
Yeah, I only know the horny versions of songs.
Hold on. New segment idea. Racquel makes songs horny. Are there any songs that don't stick out to you as particularly horny that you think you could make a little salacious?
1000%. You know that one? Well, any church song for one. I can.
Church? Is that to take me to church? You're slobbing like a dog on a bone in your school and you're coming home at night. Take me to...
That rasp is beautiful. It's working for you. I'm glad that hasn't changed. Changed. No, James, I'm talking full on hymn, like church hymn, like friends like flowers, be like that, but we can do like friends are like flowers, beautiful flowers. Or like
I think this is what the church is needed. They need to take, because look, in many ways the church has embraced sexuality. Not necessarily in the ways that people would enjoy. Maybe this is the one way that the Catholic Church can kind of turn things around. Like, we've decided to make church sexy.
Yeah, make church sexy again.
Yes, that's a red hat I would wear.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you mentioned I'm in La La Land, 1000%.
Yeah.
I forgot. You know, it felt like years ago where Trump was president. There are so many.
Take me back.
Yeah. Make Trump sexy. Ew,
no, I don't think you have to make Trump. Trump's a hot guy.
In a way.
And yeah, it's his confidence that really gets in there.
Yeah. His mugshot is certainly in my spank bank.
Racquel,
yes.
FMK. Donald Trump, Donald Jr., and Eric Trump.
Oh, I want to kill them all.
We've gone through like 5 micro topics in the span of the 3 minutes that you've been back. Yeah. And I love it. I love it.
Yep. I've missed you, James. I've missed you. I missed you a lot. I'm so sorry. Life has been
you've been jet setting, you've been working, you've been busy, and now it feels like nothing has changed because I'm immediately imposing that you decide which of the Trumps you're going to FMK.
What if I did all three? So like if I fucked, married, and killed all three of them, because I feel like that's a fair answer.
Who's the best looking of the three? It's got to be DJ, as I call him. I call him DJ, Don Jr.
Don Jr. Oh, but he's such a cuck. Oh, he's such a cuck.
I think Eric has got more cuck qualities. He's got fish-like qualities.
I'm going to say something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Marry the blonde one, Eric. Fuck Don Jr. But not well. Like yeah. I'll do it well, but I'll ruin his life. Like I'll make him fall.
Are you trying to get it over with fast?
Yeah, totally. Like hop on, hop off bus. It's gonna be one of the situations. Yeah. And absolutely kill Donald Trump. But I my offer still stands. I will do all three to all three.
But see, I think that maybe the smart thing to do is not kill Donald, because I think he'll die soon enough anyway. He's an old guy. I know he looks young and he looks spry. You might get 2 for 1 if you don't kill Big Don.
Okay, I have one for you.
Yeah. Oh no.
Fuck, marry, kill. Donald Trump. Rudy Giuliani.
Wait, 9/11 Giuliani, or he's sweating his hair dye Giuliani?
Sweating the hair dye Giuliani. 9/11 Giuliani, he might have a chance, but no.
Yeah.
Hair sweat, likes little girls Giuliani.
Yuck.
Yep. So,
wait, are there 2 Rudy Giulianis in this? Is the FMK 2 different Giulianis, or who is the third?
I retract my statement. Fuck, marry, kill. The era of Rudy Giuliani as like pre 9/11.
Yeah.
Or yeah, and then Rudy Giuliani with the hair dye dripping, and then Rudy Giuliani with his shorts pulled up really high playing golf. Did you see that picture a few weeks ago?
Oh, I sadly I must have missed that one on my Twitter deck.
You know why I got it? Because people sent it to me saying, this is what you look like in shorts.
Oh, God. Yeah. Multiple people were like, hey, I saw a picture of Rudy Giuliani in shorts hiked up. Racquel, it reminded me of you.
Yeah. Same body type, apparently. I don't know.
No, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to marry pre 9/11 Rudy. I think I'd probably kill dripping hair dye Rudy. And then I think I'm going to have a night of fun with shorts hiked up. Cause I mean, he was in a golf mood. He had probably had a couple.
Yeah.
He'd probably be drunk. So he might have, what they call whiskey pecker.
Oh yeah. I don't know that I don't think I've ever heard whiskey pecker before, but
I cleaned it up. I try not to curse on the program.
Oh my gosh, that's right. God, I've been gone for so long.
Yeah, since you've been gone.
I can't breathe for the first time.
That one read a lot like a mom doing karaoke at a family gathering.
That is another specialty of mine. I can make any song sound like a mother doing karaoke.
Well, I like the idea of a 2 CD disc set. It's got to be CDs. Of you this holiday season taking Christmas hymns, the real churchy ones, and making them hot.
Yeah. Yes. And then, I don't know, big hits that everyone loves, like maybe just Bon Jovi, and I sing it like a drunk mom doing karaoke.
I think you've got another collection here. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Remember Shania Twain had the 2 discs of one of her CDs of Up, her album Up?
I remember the song Up. Can only go up from here.
Well, she did the country version and the regular version. She had 2 separate discs.
Oh,
I did the country version once. It sucked.
Yeah, I can't say that I'm a big Shania head, but I know that if you turn on Man, I Feel Like a Woman, that gets the party turned up.
That is my favorite song of all time.
It's a party starter.
Yeah, it's a party starter. You hear that song, you're in a good mood. Instantly.
I want to ask you, Racquel, what's been going on?
Oh my God, James.
What's been up?
So
it's been 4 months.
It's been 4 months.
Yeah.
So I came off hot on that's not how it goes. Came off hot, got fresh off of a Fringe show. I did a Fringe show in Toronto. I guess that was in August. What was my excuse before then? Probably rehearsals and stuff.
You were out and about. You were out and about.
Yeah, Mondays became difficult. I can't remember why. Everything's such a blur. My boyfriend kept visiting. I would go visit there or here, I guess, where I am now.
You know what it is you've gone back to real life. And there's very few of us that are remaining, that are sick and twisted and dedicated to a little internet show. You're the normal one.
No, I don't want to be. I want to be back.
There's only one way that we can make it happen, Racquel.
How?
You have to dump your boyfriend.
No, never. No, I love him. Please.
This show was essentially your boyfriend. You were, as they say, filling the void.
Oh fuck, I probably
like when people they fall in love and they get into a relationship, you're like, yeah, I never see so and so anymore. You found what you're looking for.
I cucked out. I became happy and I cucked out. I'm so sorry.
You figured out the game. You won the lottery of life. And then you know what's been happening over here every Monday? Me and Dave and Dimitri with our little fart noises and our tell us what to talk about. You come back here, it's like putting on a pair of underwear that you've had for 10 years. Like, yeah, this old thing.
I wear, sometimes once in a while, it's nice to put on that pair of underwear. Sorry, I just made. Did you see that? I just made like crazy eye contact with those guys walking by.
Were they elderly?
Yeah.
Nice.
They were looking at me and I was like,
yeah, they don't know that they're being streamed on an internet show right now.
Yeah. Shit.
Racquel, I want to ask, people can probably tell you're coming to us from the inside of a car.
Yes.
Are you at liberty to tell us what's going on today while you're in California?
Yeah, let me tell you everything. I'm going to give it to you hot. I'm going to give the facts straight up. So Fringe happened. I got kicked out of my place.
Yeah, remember we talked about that privately. Yeah.
Yes, got kicked out of my place. So I had to make moves fast. I had a lot of trips out here to Los Angeles, like doing family stuff with my boyfriend's family because I have a boyfriend now.
Brag much.
What else have I been doing? Yeah, anyways, so yeah,
I make that noise again one more time. That's the best impersonation of Dave I've ever heard on this show.
I love it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm here. I'm spending time with my boyfriend. We're going to Europe on Saturday. Mm-hmm. And my sneaky suspicion is, James, I think I'm gonna get engaged.
Maron. Now,
Maron.
where is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen at the Eiffel Tower?
No, I think it's gonna happen in Italy, and then we'll Eiffel Tower.
Oof, Maron.
Yes!
Wait, doesn't an Eiffel Tower require 3 people?
I'll see if Rudy Giuliani's free.
Yeah, but which version? 9/11, sweating hair dye, or short?
You were onto something with the high shorts. So I'm gonna say,
yeah, we're both sharing hot Rudy.
We're gonna go to Europe. I'm gonna get
engaged. This is very exciting. I'm gonna give you a pre-congratulatory pat on the shoulder if things work out the way that you assume that they will.
Fingers crossed.
What type of if things happen, what do you imagine what does wife Racquel look like?
Oh, I don't know. Probably super annoying. It's so hard, James. I love being a girlfriend. It's my favorite thing. I love my boyfriend more than anything. But oh my gosh, I am learning so much. You have to be nice to the people you date. You have to be nice with their family.
Has that been difficult in the past, Racquel, being nice to the people you're dating?
Yeah. Yes.
I think I'm nice all the way through, even when I can tell that they no longer want to be with me. It's like, well, let's go out. Let's take the high road on the way out, where it's like, when it's not when it's like a bad thing. They're like, it's never like, this person hates me. You're just like, I don't think this person wants to be around me anymore. But you're still like, I'll just be nice on the way out.
Yeah. So that part's been really easy with him. It's very great. It's very amazing. But
Sure.
wow, little things you got to remember. Like, you live with, like, if you're living with someone, or if you like, you got to always consider somebody else. And I'm learning, I'm getting good at it.
Yeah.
Wife Raquel, I think will be, interesting. I feel like I'll talk about being a wife all the time. Like,
Mhm.
I feel when I'm a fiance, I'm going to talk about that all the time. I'm like,
I think almost people
am I
prefer to talk about their fiance than their husband.
yeah, I might
When it's like,
always have
well, I
my
got to get back to
fiance.
my husband. Where like, well, my fiance. Have I told you about him yet?
My fiance is waiting for me. I must go. I must
Yeah.
tend to my fiance.
Yeah, I imagine you doing that and you look glamorous. You're wearing like a house coat, but it's like silk.
And I think that's the kind of wife I'm gonna be. I
Yeah.
will always say fiance. I'll always wear a massive diamond ring. I'll just always look hot. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The transformation of Raquel Belmonte is gonna be something.
Put that on the list of show ideas, the transformation of Racquel Belmonte. Or this
Yeah.
pitch this to TLC and you can be on right after I'm Shauna Ray.
Wait, what is that?
That's that show where it's that woman in her 30s, but she looks like an 8-year-old.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Also, she at one point dated your ex, Andy Saff.
No, not my ex. Wait, did they date?
Let's move on to the next topic of business here. Raquel, because it's been a while since you've been around, I had some of the viewers and fans of the show send in some questions. People are looking for advice. They want some tips on this, that, and the other. Can we keep you around to chat about what the people need to know with your help?
Yep. Yeah, I'm an open book, James. Always have been.
Well, this first question, we got this via email from someone named Clint Vanerchek.
Beautiful name.
Vanerchek. And the question is this: Hi, Raquel. I hope this message finds you well. The reason for said message is I'm looking for advice. I know that you're a seasoned voice actor, and it's a field that I have always dreamed to be a part of. There's only one issue standing in my way. It's my voice. The problem is, it's very wimpy. I have tried everything, including watching hundreds of how-to videos on YouTube. Also, I always default to offensive accents. I'm worried that I might be a racist. Help me, Raquel. Best, Clint. Raquel, you ever
Is this one of my
come in?
students?
Well, I don't know. It could be a pseudonym. Do you know a Clint Vanerchek?
I wish I knew a Clint Vanerchek. I don't know about this guy though. Okay, so let's tackle the wimpy comment first. How to
Yeah,
sound
he
less.
thinks he's got a wimpy voice. Have
I
you
think
ever worked with, because you've done workshops, we're not going to name any names, we're not here to shame people, where you hear their voice and you think, you're probably not cut out for this world.
uh-oh, what happened? Where'd you go? Am I back?
Yeah,
Was
we're
I
here.
gone?
No,
Okay,
you're
perfect.
still here.
You disappeared on my end and I was scared. Um, yeah, I have definitely I have worked with a wimpy voice or two. I think the key to a good non-wimpy voice is just swear a lot.
Okay.
Always threaten violence, or like always lead with one of these, like
Okay, so when you're in the booth, get aggressive and maybe your voice work will be reflective of that. And you're saying cursing. So if someone's voice is a little bit like this, that's where they can like, I'm gonna effing kill you, you MF and B. I'm
yeah,
gonna
see that already sounds
shove my
great.
foot up your A until the tip of my toe is covered in your S.
Yes, yes, yeah, and then the next step I think would be to just scream everything. Scream everything.
See, you managed to make it erotic.
That's hey, you want to train with Raquel? That's what happens.
Sexy voice acting with Raquel. There we go.
There we go. Wow, you're just full of ideas.
Yeah, we're
I
trying stuff. What do you think about the second part of this question? It sounds like this person seems to always default to what he writes as a offensive accent.
yeah,
You
that's
ever
the
deal with
part.
that, Raquel? You're ever in the booth and you ever like, I'm gonna try this Jamaican style.
No, I can't say I ever have, but I have worked with people who've done that, and it's like, oh, you can't do that. What are
Yeah.
you doing? That's not for you. I would say to that, I'd say, let's just, how about we, I don't know, carpentry might be cool for you, or like,
Yeah. Oh, put them on a different pathway.
yeah, like use your hands instead of your voice.
Okay.
Garden, you can be a mechanic, you can work in stocks and finance. What do they do with their hands?
Well, I
I
feel
don't
like especially if you've got like a little garden and you're working alone, you can do all the fun accents that you want.
see, I don't want them to do it at all. How about something, you know what, join a monastery, like a,
Okay.
because they aren't monks and nuns like not allowed
I
to
think
talk.
they take vows of silence. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, do that,
So
Clint.
basically, don't try. Give up for Clint Vannercheck.
Right, unless you do the screaming thing. You can do anything when you scream.
Okay. Now, this next one, this comes from Sylvia on Monkland. Now, Monkland is a street in Montreal in the neighborhood of NDG. Sylvia is a frequent writer to the show. When we've done call-in episodes, she's got an affinity for Dave.
It's for Dave. I couldn't remember if she wanted Dave or yours.
It's definitely not me, but Sylvia's got some questions for you, and hopefully there's an answer. Sylvia writes, "Hello, Racquel. As I write this, I'm ensconced in my hot tub with the steam sending me into a realm of fantasy and intrigue. I need your help in turning my unrequited desires into reality." This very on point for, she writes like she's the author of an erotic novel.
Yeah. Oh, totally. It's beautiful.
She goes on to say, "Between you and I am a gracefully aged but unsatiated woman. Over the years, I've developed a taste for not only a younger man, but a taken man. For anonymity's sake, well, let's just say his name is David. Not only is he committed in matrimony to another, but he has also sired 2 young children."
He's sorry, say that again. He's sired 2 young
He has
children.
sired 2 young children.
Okay, I thought I heard that. I just wanted to make sure.
That is correct. Sylvia goes on to write, "The fact that he is seemingly unattainable, makes me yearn for him even more. Racquel, what is a woman to do? Do I extinguish the flames of my cravings, or do I attempt to quench my thirst and wreck a home to satisfy my own taboo temptations?
Taboo temptations, huh? Okay.
Suggestively yours, Sylvia."
Suggestively yours. This girl needs to get fucked.
Well,
So
it sounds like she's holding out hope for there's again another pseudonym, someone named David.
yeah, okay. Here's my suggestion, Sylvia. We don't wreck homes. We don't do that. We girl code, right? Like, yeah. Think of Dave's wife and think of Dave's children.
Yeah, the children that he
Dave,
sired.
the children he sired. Yeah, can I know the spelling of that? I don't think I've ever used it, and I
Yeah,
just
Sired, sired. It sounds
now
like she's writing maybe from the Victorian period.
yeah. It's really unclear how old she really is,
Well,
but I will say
so I've seen pictures of Sylvia. She's gracefully aged. She's a
okay.
silver fox.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes everything. No, I'm kidding. No wrecking homes. However, Sylvia's got a way with words. Why doesn't she just put all of this into something like fan fiction? You know?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
We don't have to get into specifics. Racquel, have you ever had, I don't want to say Sylvia level feelings, but strong feelings for someone that was taken? And that's, I'm not going to ask, did you ever act on it? But had you ever had feelings like, oh my God, if only I was with Andy?
Could you hear that? I'll do it again. You make me choke on air.
My apologies.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, but I've never done anything. I know you said you weren't going to ask, but I've never acted on them, and
Yeah.
and it doesn't last for very long because
But when we've talked about this on the show, the different types of crushes where you're like, oh, I felt a little thing, but I know that this will eventually go away. It's just a fun thing to
yeah.
feel.
Yes. Like I'm thinking of people I used to work with years ago who later would say, like, those people who don't talk about their wives or their
Yes.
girlfriends, they're pieces of shit. It's been like situations like that where you're like, oh, I love when they come talk to me. It's fun. It's a cute little crush. And then their wife phones and you're like, oh, you're married? Oy. And then it goes away.
Goes away.
It goes
But
away. And yeah.
have you ever felt as strongly for a person who is taken the way that Sylvia is fond for this Dave character?
No.
Yeah, this is yeah. How did she end this? This was, do I extinguish the flames of my cravings, or do I attempt to quench my thirst and wreck a home to satisfy my taboo temptations?
Yeah, don't do that. I think there are so many other ways. Go to like a sex club or something. I'm sure they have those in Montreal.
Oh,
You
they
guys are,
absolutely do. Yeah. We're going to be
yeah.
on location from one next week.
Wait, actually?
No, I wish.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll fly in. I'll fly in for that. I'm going to Europe. I'll leave to be on location. I'm just kidding. I want to get proposed to. So Sylvia needs to, yeah, do something. I don't know, buy a sex toy, go to a
Yeah.
sex store, go watch a sex show. Write fan fiction, right? Or like how many cartoons have weird fan fiction? I remember
Oh,
the first fan fiction I ever read. Oh my god, I called you Dave.
that's okay.
James, I'm
Mhm.
so sorry. I'm
Now,
new.
have you ever been the subject of the fan fiction? What's
Not
that
me,
like?
but I haven't read any of the character. I've seen the pictures, like fan fiction pictures. Rule 34.
Okay.
Look it up. But I haven't read anything because I know I might read something like at the porny ones I don't really care for. Because the characters I usually play are kids. So I'm like, let's not. But
Yeah.
but I remember when someone introduced me to fan fiction, I think I was in like university. I had not ever read it. I didn't know what it was. I read
Why would you?
right. I'm like, so I read an Alvin and the Chipmunks fan fiction.
What's
And
that? Are they all like, are they all triple teaming Dave?
no, I wish it was that. And I'm sure Sylvia wishes it was that
Oh
too.
yeah.
It was them with the Chipettes with their like counterparts.
Right,
Like
yes.
like I remember Brittany sucked off Alvin. I remember I remember reading it being like,
It really reads like you're talking about people that you know.
yeah, I was wrong. Don't do that. But I think
Yeah.
Sylvia would find great joy in
Okay,
something
so
like
maybe because Sylvia, the advice is, since she's so well spoken and well written, that she could kind of satiate herself with some writing of her and this, whomever this Dave is.
yeah, maybe even just like give him a totally different name,
Got it.
maybe this guy doesn't have kids, maybe this
Yeah.
guy does is married. I don't know. Look, the 50 Shades of Grey girl did well. I can't
Yeah.
remember what her name is, and that was fan fiction.
Okay, so this is the advice for Sylvia on Monkland about her feelings.
Yeah, yeah,
I got one more question,
okay.
Racquel. I pre-read this one, and I will tell you, this takes a turn.
Uh-oh.
This comes from, and I'm surprised this person gave their full name, Craig Carville. Craig writes, "Hi, Racquel," and this is almost applicable to a similar situation that you're going through right now. Craig writes, "I recently met my girlfriend's family, and for the most part, it went really well. Her mom couldn't have been more welcoming. Her brother and sister greeted me with open arms, and even the family dog Pepperoni met me with a wagging tail. I am,
Pepperoni.
however, sad to say that things have not gotten off on the right foot with her dad, Gary. After family board game night last month, I ran upstairs to use the little boy's room, and I embarrassingly walked in on Gary while he was on the toilet. He laughed it off and assured me that it was okay. Still, I was mortified. That would be not good. But it
That's
sounds
pretty.
like this Gary guy handled it well.
Yeah, okay.
Craig writes, "I wish that I could say that that is where it ends, but it doesn't. The next morning, I headed to the little boy's room to brush my teeth But when I opened the door, I realized that Gary was in the middle of showering. Gary let me know that it was fine, but I noticed that he didn't laugh this one off like he did after the toilet fiasco. Craig writes, things get worse from here.
What?
Next weekend, I was with my girlfriend's family visiting the botanical gardens. Beautiful. You couldn't have asked for a nicer day. There I was holding hands with the love of my life, taking in scenery, sneaking hugs and little neck kisses, only to realize that I had been holding Gary's hand and hugging him and kissing him the entire afternoon. Every encounter since has been wildly uncomfortable, and I think Gary is afraid of me. What do I do? This is really rough.
I think...
Racquel, you ever in a situation like this?
Surprisingly, because you guys know me, I can't say I have. I have, however, once I thought I was playing with my mom's hair, and it was some other woman's hair. And I was like, why didn't you stop me? Why didn't you stop me? So, and then my question, I guess, applies. Why didn't Gary's dad... No, why didn't Gary stop
Gary, yeah.
Craig?
It could have been a similar situation, right? Maybe he was nervous. Because I'd like to get Gary's perspective, because if I was Gary, I think my daughter's boyfriend has got a crush on me.
I think Craig needs to move to a different place. He needs to completely change his identity, and he needs to start fresh.
Craig needs to reinvent himself.
Completely reinvent himself, change exactly who he is. And I don't know, the girl can go with him, but she has to decide if she wants to live on the lam.
Right. It's basically it's rough for everybody. I don't know if it's rougher for Craig or for Gary. How would you handle it if you were Craig? What would you say? How would you clear the air?
If I were Craig, sorry, I would take Gary out for a spin. I would take him out for like a day of golf and be like, I'm really sorry I was doing all those things to you. And then I would see what would happen next.
Yeah.
Would Gary be like, no, I liked it? Or, whoops. Or would Gary be like, thank you for apologizing. I'd love for you to marry my daughter. Mm-hmm. I think we have to go from there. And then, like, okay, we'll go one way. Like if he says, I actually like that, then Craig has some thinking to do. Yeah.
Well, at that point, I think that's going to involve a conversation with Craig's girlfriend / Gary's daughter. Like these things have been happening and your dad is into it and I don't know what, because then he's going to have to break things off with the dad.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Can I have a think on this?
Yeah. Racquel, let me ask this. When do we think the next time we're going to get you back on this show is?
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I'm going to Europe, mentioned for 2 weeks, but I will be in Vancouver. So I want you to keep bugging me, and I mean it. Keep bugging me.
When are you going to be in Vancouver?
So this whole trip has been a surprise. So I don't really know much. Oh, I'll be in Vancouver. I think it was September 14 or 15. I think 14, but I don't know much. So I might be able to do it in Vancouver. I might not, because I know there's stuff planned that I don't like. They're doing stuff behind my back. Wait a second. Am I in my own Gary situation?
Yes, I was about to say, yeah, you might be in your own. Quick, behind you, it's Gary.
Oh, fuck, not again. Oh. Different people. The guys that walked earlier are in the car behind me. And
maybe they're also on a Twitch show right now.
They're watching this and they want to meet the celebrity behind it. Yeah. Otherwise, James, October, this bitch is back.
Racquel, maybe you got to carve a pumpkin this year.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I might be busy when you do that.
Well, maybe we can bargain you down to being a judge.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Because if there's one thing I'm good at, it's judging hot pumpkins.
Well, then I'll make sure that all of our guests and carvers know they've got to be super erotic. Racquel, I'm so glad that we made this work. It wasn't through a lack of effort. We did it. It was fun. We laughed. We sang. We might even cry at the end of this.
I've been crying this whole time. You just can't tell because I'm so attractive.
Racquel, that's why we have you on the show.
Yeah, I'm the ass behind at home at Jane. No.
I'm so glad we got to do this, Racquel.
So glad, so happy. It was so nice to see your face. I love the new hair thing you got.
Yeah, I had it was just a mustache for a long time, but now I look like
Second.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell my partner to move the car. No, he's over there. I'm doing a work call. Sorry.
You know what? You know what? You need to look, and they need to look. You're in my driveway, and
Okay.
I have health issues.
Okay, I will.
And I've been here 52 years.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, I'll tell him. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, if I have to get out of here in a hurry, which I'm trying to fight cancer and everything, I don't. This is not nice.
Okay, I'm very sorry. I will call him.
Call him.
Yeah, he's over there. I was doing a work call. I'm really sorry.
You know, there's no manners up here anymore. It's all about money. You know, it's not my money because I've been here and raising 2 kids all alone, and I'm done. It's horrible.
Okay,
It's rude.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'll call him right now to move the car.
Yeah, I mean.
Yes, I'll do that right now.
I think that may have been the greatest moment in the history of this show.
You guys, I have to go. I gotta call Julian.
Racquel, she's got cancer.
That was insane.
We just had a live Karen moment.
You guys, I have to go. I'll talk to you after.
Racquel, thank you so much, and good luck. And wow, that I can't believe what just happened.
I know. I'll text you after. Okay,
yeah.
Bye.
I thought Racquel was already off the air. Wow, that was absolutely. I know that we've got a slight technical difficulty right now. Coming in from Lionheart Live, that was the best moment in At Home with James, and it's really difficult to disagree and to argue. And I don't envy our next guest who has to follow that up with their appearance. He's been gone for quite some time too, not quite as long as Racquel, but let's welcome him back to the program. Of course, we're talking about the one and only tonight's technical director, my side piece. It's Dave Kaufman.
James, I just need a second.
Apparently, Dave just needs a second. I imagine it's to reformat the stills that we have for this show. While we're waiting for Dave, perhaps he's getting yelled at from a neighbor, someone that needs a parking spot. From what I understand, we'll be back in our regular time slot in a few days from now, Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or if you're like Racquel, coming to us from the Pacific time zone, 6 o'clock p.m. I'm really taken aback by what just happened. There's only been a few moments on this show where I was absolutely flustered, one of which was when Dave won the Win a 69 from James raffle. While we fill time, I'm going to announce something that we teased last week. I intended to do this at the end of the episode, but there's no time like the present. Last week on the program, during the Thursday night special, Dimitri challenged me to get, as the British might say, my arse in gear as it pertains to the next and the sequel to At Home Live and In Person. Of course, we're talking about At Home Live and In Person 2. We'd already let you know that it's happening in the month of October, and I am proud as much as I am nervous to announce right here, right now, live and in living color for the very few people that are currently watching, that a date has been set. A location has been set. At Home, Live and In Person 2 will return to the Montreal Improv Theater located in the heart of St. Henry. They hosted us back in March for the first of its kind. We had so much fun. We thought, let's go back. Let's do it again. So it's happening in St. Henry. But when? You know that it's in the month of October. And you know that October is a pivotal month in At Home as we, much to my chagrin, celebrate the spooky season of Halloween. So now I'm going all in. as the show will happen on Saturday, October the 28th, 2023, live from the Montreal Improv Theater. Celebrate Halloween with us and so much more. I think we're good to go with our second and final guest, as we've got roughly 10 to 15 minutes left on this episode. He's coming to us from his home. He's been in Germany. Let's welcome Das David Kaufman.
Hey, James, how's it going?
Dave, you were on hand to see what just happened.
Yeah, I just want to issue a minor correction, James. I'm not coming to you from my home. I'm coming to you from in front of this nice driveway.
Oh, nice driveway? Yeah, it's it'd be a shame if someone parked in front of it.
Well, I'm sort of parked my body in front of it, and I don't intend on moving anytime soon. So.
Yeah, well, I hope that the person living there doesn't have any issue with you standing in front of their driveway.
I mean, I hope so too.
Dave, let's go to you for immediate reaction. That was surreal, right?
I mean,
it was unbelievable. Is that the best moment in the history of this show? It has to be, right?
I like to think that she had a point.
Oh, look, let's analyze. I wish that we could cut to the clip right now. And trust me, we'll be airing that clip many times. She had a point. We want to be clear, Racquel was in the passenger seat. Racquel is a visitor in that neighborhood. Look, people who live in their own neighborhoods don't know oftentimes where to park, what's illegal, what's not illegal. I thought that the woman was a little heavy-handed.
I don't know, James. Racquel was in front of her driveway.
She was, but Racquel was nothing but apologetic. I wish we could go back right now and hear how many times Racquel apologized. Racquel at no point defended it. Racquel said, I'm waiting for my boyfriend. I'm just on a work call. I'm sorry. I'm 100% Team Racquel.
I mean, sure, but we're sort of glossing over the fact that she was parked in front of this lady's driveway.
We're not glossing over. We're talking about it.
No, I mean, that seems to be that's the offense, James.
Yeah, that's the offense, but what is she to do? She does not have the keys. She's just in the car.
Well, she shouldn't have parked in front of the driveway.
Well, Racquel didn't park in front of the driveway.
Well, but...
Dave, you're being a bit of a Ken right now.
No, I don't think so. I think that you're being someone who would park in front of somebody else's driveway.
I don't drive.
Well, it's not Racquel.
Maybe that's why I sympathize with Racquel.
Look, let's look at it from this lady's perspective.
I did.
Picture this.
Yeah.
You have cancer. You look outside your window and there's someone parked in front of your driveway.
Yeah, I guess I'm not quite sure what part the cancer plays.
Well,
I think that she decided that
she might have to leave in a hurry.
In her brain, she had decided Racquel is standing up for what she had done. And she's like, I'm just going to keep going. And apparently, this day and age, people only care about the money.
Exactly. Racquel was sitting there in the driveway. She was counting the dollar bills on her phone.
Yeah.
She's on the show here trying to make it.
Yeah. Answering questions about a guy accidentally kissing his father-in-law's neck.
Mm-hmm. Look, I'm on Team Old Lady with Cancer.
I like that you had to give her that full name.
Well.
Where do you think that ranks in moments on this show?
I mean, this show should be called that.
What called what?
This should be called On the Phone While a Lady on the Phone Blocking a Driveway While a Lady with Cancer Yells at You. With James.
Yeah. Same theme song though.
Yeah.
High score run rates. That should be a new segment.
Yeah.
Wow. I almost feel like we should donate to a charity.
Sure. Yeah. I mean.
And that charity is, please subscribe to our channel.
I think, in all honesty, I think that lady was down on her luck. She's having a tough...
Talk about Racquel here, right?
Yeah. She's having a tough time sitting in a car in front of a driveway getting yelled at by some old lady.
This is like a video that you see on, like, you're scrolling through Twitter, like, angry altercations account.
Yeah.
This could be what takes our show viral.
Yeah. I feel
we
bad.
Post that clip online. Woman gets harassed while live streaming.
Yeah, which woman though? My vote would be
You decide.
Yeah, you decide who's right or wrong.
High Score Run writes, Racquel should have told the woman to subscribe to the channel and she would move. I love High Score Run.
That's a good promo
High
for the
Score
show.
Run's been with us since the beginning, man.
That's true. That's true. Not blocking any driveways.
Dave, you've been on not I wouldn't call it a vacation. You've been on a work trip. What's it like to be back? Are you still on German time?
Yeah, I'm a bit jet lagged. Yesterday I fell asleep at 8:30 in my daughter's bed as I was lying next to her that she could what?
I said it was sickening. A grown man sleeping in children bed?
Yeah, but she comes in my bed, I go in her bed. It's nothing. It's just to help her fall asleep.
I was thinking about it more from the perspective of a grown-up being in a children's bed. I wasn't talking about it being nefarious, but
well, you call it sickening, James.
yeah, I think it is. It's like if you said, "Oh yeah, after this, I'm gonna go and light sparklers." Grown-ups exercising children's behavior is sickening.
No, but it was with her, so that.
What time does it feel like right now?
For me, it feels probably like I'm slowly getting back to this time. So it's
Come on, answer the question.
Probably feels like midnight.
Midnight, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, I wanted to catch up. How was your trip? Did you love it?
I did not love it. It was a good trip. It was a grueling trip. I had demonstrated a video game that I was making. I'd been building for the last while, and the last month leading up to it was insane. Just a lot of work. And then, but it all was pretty successful. It ended up coming together. I didn't think it would come together, but it did.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. But then I had to be on my feet like 14 hours a day.
Rough.
Showing off this game to a bunch of Germans.
Well, you didn't have to say it like that.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, I think it was the tone.
What's wrong with being German?
There's nothing. It was the tone that I'm pointing out.
A bunch of Germans?
Well, you didn't say it like that.
What did I say it like?
I said, I was on my feet for 14 hours talking about this game to a bunch of Germans.
I mean, that's true.
Dave, I just broke the news. October 28th, Montreal Improv, at home, live, and in person too. What do you think? Immediate reaction.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, here's the reaction. Dave knew.
I knew. I was in on
But now
it.
it's out there. And this is, this show really does keep us accountable.
I'm excited. I'm a bit nervous about Dimitri.
Why is that?
Because he's so busy all the time.
Dimitri's busy all the time.
He's so busy. Try to meet up with him in the day.
Being in the middle of you two, it's like a parent trying to show both of their kids the equal amount of it. Yes, you did a great job, Dimitri. I loved your noises, Dave. You get the channel on the stream a little late, but you're still there despite having a very everyone gets a popsicle, half for you and half for you. Nom 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 nom.
Well, here's the dish. The issue is that Dimitri works.
The dissue?
The dissue. Oh.
What's going on, Dave?
No way. Dimitri just wrote me.
What did he say?
Something unrelated.
All right.
The dissue.
What's the issue?
Is that he works in the day, and the day is when I have time to do stuff because I'm not working this week.
Yeah.
I'm busy at nights because I got to watch my kids.
Well, and let's say that I'm the most flexible of everyone.
Yeah, except that last time we booked the meeting, you canceled.
Yeah, that's true. I in that moment I had a work meeting.
Yeah. So we've
Look,
been
this is the reality. We're busy people. I think we're successful in our fields. That's right.
Yeah.
I've been gone on record multiple times saying I figured out the game, but we got to figure this show out.
I know. So that's why I'm nervous. That's the reason I'm nervous. If we can make the time, if we can get our minds together, James, we can do anything.
We've got a couple days shy of 2 months.
Yeah. So if we can get our minds together, we can do anything. But my concern is that we haven't gotten our minds together yet.
Yes. Yeah, we're already behind. When we met for the original At Home Live and in person, it was early January.
Yeah.
So we're about a month behind. But now we know more now than we did.
That's true.
I wish that I knew what I know now when I was younger. Dave, I got some questions for you too from the audience.
Yep.
You ready for these?
Sure, yeah.
First one comes to us. This is the only one we got from Twitter. This comes from DB_improv guy.
Okay.
So he must know that we do improv.
Could be anybody.
It's a long tweet.
It's a tweet.
DB_improv guy writes, "Hi, David." And this is apropos to what we chatted about moments ago. "I understand that you are experienced in the world of video game and video game design. So cool.
Thanks.
I'm wondering if you might have any insight on games that provide a more immersive experience. Of course, I am familiar with first-person shooters and virtual reality, but what I am looking for is something geared more towards an adult audience. I'll cut right to the chase. For the entirety of my adult life, I have been a devotee to adult content and entertainment, and now I want to take it to the next level. A nudie pack of playing cards just won't do anymore. I want to know if you have any insight on games that already exist which provide the consumer a realistic experience, so much so that they forget where the joystick ends and their own shaft begins. If these games do not currently exist, do you have plans to develop any? So the stalwarts of smut can indulge in multi-layered play. Let me know." And that comes from @DBImprovGuy.
That's interesting.
Porno video game.
I'm not going to make a porno video game, I don't think. But
Why not?
Why not? Because it's not, there's a lot of different areas of video games that you can develop, and porno happens to not be the one that I'm interested in.
Okay.
But I was at Gamescom in Germany. That's where I was. And there was a booth for developers to learn about how to publish their games on a porno video game platform. And apparently it has like 100 million monthly active users. So there's a full market out there for...
Do you know what the platform is called? We like to give them a little shout out.
I forget what it's called. It starts with an M. It was a South Korean platform, I think.
Okay.
I'll find it. I'll tune in next week, and I'll bring in.
Yeah, tune in next week. Okay, so you're saying you're not going to be jumping into the world of adult video games.
No, I don't think so. But I imagine, I also used to work in VR, and I imagine there's a lot of VR porno video games also.
So we can't really help DB_improv guy tonight.
No, but I would say put on your private browser and Google it.
Yeah, check out newgrounds.com.
Yeah.
Well, this next one caught me by surprise. This is from Brian from NDG.
Okay.
Hey, David.
I know a Brian in NDG.
Well, I mean, it's making more sense now. He writes, "You may not remember me, and if you don't, it means I didn't do my job. That's right. It's me, your childhood bully, Brian from NDG. I'm here to tell you that I am not finished with you. Just because we are both grown-ups doesn't mean that my work here is done. For over 25 years, I've been bullying other people, but nothing compares to the satisfaction that I would get when I'd give you the business. I want you to meet me this Friday at 1 p.m., corner of Harvard and Tara Bunn, so I can bully you. What do you say?" Signed, Brian.
Well,
weird one.
Firstly, I thought Friday I was supposed to meet you. So I guess
we were supposed to meet this Friday, but you told me you might be going to a cottage.
Yeah, I might be going to a cottage, or I might be fighting Brian.
Yeah, so what's it going to be, Dave?
You know what?
F, marry, kill.
All right, I'm going to fight Brian.
Meeting us to talk about the show, fight Brian, or go to a cottage.
I might have to go to this cottage.
Yeah, but are you going to marry it?
I'm going to marry the cottage. Oh. I'm going to F Brian, i.e. fight him.
Wait, you're kill. Okay, got it. No, you're not fighting him. You're showing up so we can bully you.
And I'm going to kill with you guys in the writer's room.
It's a pretty good answer, man. Yeah. I can tell you're satisfied with yourself. You remember this guy, Brian? Any memories of being bullied by him?
I remember being bullied by a Daniel. But Brian...
Sounds like you were a victim of multi-layered bullying.
It's like a multi-layered marketing scam.
Yeah.
Yeah. One person would be an affiliate for another to bully me.
Yeah, it's like a pyramid scheme of bullies.
Yeah. If you bully David, you recommend 5 of your friends to bully David. You get free money.
Great answer.
Yeah.
As they say on Family Feud.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't. I remember getting pantsed in high school.
What was that like? Skin
No, it was
down or
elementary school.
undies?
It was elementary school.
Skin or undies?
To my undies. To my undies.
It's not so bad.
I was pretty embarrassed though. I took.
Yeah, that's rough. It ain't easy.
No, it ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
Sounds like it's gonna be a no for Brian. Dave, I got one more question.
Please.
We got a
Bring
letter
it on.
earlier.
Oh,
Say again.
said bring it on.
All right. Got a letter from Sylvia on Monkland earlier.
Oh.
We got another one. We got another one. Goes something like this. Hello, David. As I write this, I'm ensconced in my hot tub with the steam sending me into a realm of fantasy and intrigue. I need your help in turning my... Yeah. She goes on to say, I need your help in turning my unrequited desires into reality. This seems familiar. I know that you're committed to matrimony to another, and you've already sired 2 young children. Between you and I and this bottle of creme de menthe, the fact that you are seemingly unattainable makes me yearn for you even more. What is a woman to do? Do I extinguish the flames of my cravings for you, or do I attempt to quench my thirst and wreck a home to satisfy my own taboo temptations? Let's just say I've decided to pick door number 2. David, will you open the door? Do you dare to dance with the devil, or will you continue to rot away in the nirvana you call your home life? Do you hear that, David? I'm howling for you, and let's just say I need to be tamed. Erotically yours, Sylvia.
Well, I'm gonna have to say no.
Well, she asked for... You're checking your phone a lot during the show.
She's getting texts from my wife.
Well, what's she saying? She talking about how she thinks you're involved with another woman?
She's saying, she literally said, I love you.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
it must make Sylvia's indecent proposal even more difficult.
Exactly. That's the thing. You know, I have a loving wife at home. I've got 2 loving kids. Despite the fact that there's this gray-haired vixen living down the street.
GHV.
GHV. I feel like I have it too good to give up on.
Well, she asked Racquel for advice earlier of what to do, and Racquel said you cannot wreck a home.
Yeah,
and it sounds like she did not take Racquel's advice.
Then Racquel goes and she wrecks a driveway.
Yeah. Belonging to a woman who's suffering from a heinous illness.
It's really too
How
bad.
do you think you're going to... It seems like you've said no to Sylvia multiple times and nothing's working.
Well, you know, that's the thing. When you're married and you're taken, people like a scarce asset. Just look at gold.
This is what we spoke about. I think the fact that you're married makes you more desirable. So I almost wonder if getting divorced would be the best method to get Sylvia off your back.
That's an interesting proposal, James. So you say I get divorced to keep my marriage alive?
Sylvia is giving an indecent proposal and I'm giving an interesting proposal.
I've never heard of this maneuver. Being divorced to keep the marriage alive. I like it.
And to keep others away who find you unattainable.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to propose that to my wife.
You're going to propose a divorce? You're going to get down on one knee? Baby? Yeah. Well, that's surely going to keep Sylvia away. I think it makes you less sexy.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it makes me disgusting.
Yeah. Well, if Sylvia's out there watching, perhaps she's, Oh
no.
What?
James, she just messaged me.
Sylvia?
Yeah. Look.
Oh no. How did she get your number, Dave?
I don't know.
Sylvia sending you pictures of her in a negligee.
I must have been hacked.
Your phone got hacked?
Yeah. Or one of my, I don't know, my data was leaked.
Yeah, there was a Dave data leak.
Yeah.
Which now cougars across the city are finding out and sending you erotic messages.
Yeah, I'm gonna be harassed by dozens of cougars.
Well, Dave, I think you got to look right in the camera and tell Sylvia what's up once and for all.
Sylvia, it's a no for me, dog.
Oh man, you calling her a dog might turn her on even more.
You know what you got to do to keep the cougars away?
What's that? Park in front of their driveway?
Whip him.
You got to keep him at bay.
Yeah, exactly.
Dave, we didn't know if tonight's episode was going to happen, and dare I say, it was one of the best in a while.
Yeah, I think so too.
What did it feel like to be back? Be honest.
It felt great. It was
because I know, I'm not going to talk about them on the air, but I've got some things coming up that are particularly exciting. And the first thing you said to me was, "What's going to happen to the show?"
Yeah, I know, James. You got big news. You got to break.
Well, I'm not going to. This news is not getting out. I have to say that the shining light was it made you a little nervous about what's going to happen with the show. Show's not going anywhere.
All right, that's good. Hey,
hey.
Remember when that thing happened to Racquel?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was incredible. Yeah. High Score Run wants you to go for it. Wants you to mac on Sylvia.
Look, I like the idea of other people living vicariously through my sex life.
All right,
but well, I just can't
it is tempting. That's for sure.
It's tempting.
It's tempting. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on that note, let's end the show.
This is it.
That's it.
Well, we've done it. We've done it again. Now, Dave, let's let me know. Do you have the thank you screen, the thanks for watching screen that you haven't been airing for well over a year?
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Well, what a surprise!
Yeah.
Once again, Dave is as consistent as always. Well, what's this now?
Oh no!
What?
Another message.
What's from Sylvia or your wife?
See. It's an old lady and an eggplant.
Oh, we know who's who, Dave. Well,
I'm the eggplant.
Are we? I believe we'll be back next Monday in our regularly scheduled time.
Yeah, probably.
There you go. You heard it here, Ferks. You heard it here, Ferks. We'll be back next Monday. Regular time.
Yeah, same James time, same James channel.
Thanks for watching, Ferks. For Dave Kaufman and Racquel Belmonte and that lady who's sick with cancer, I am James. You are you. We were here. Good night. Goodbye. Farewell. And, of course, be well.
Oh, we got to turn the music on.
Oh.